Hi there. How's it going?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Feels funny to say hello because we have been chatting and planning about our upcoming adventure. So now we get to talk about it with our podcast audience.
I know I'm pretty excited about it. I just keep thinking about all the good times I've had up there and with some of the people that we're going to get together with and how they have impacted my work over the years and
Hmm.
thinking about, how that can be transferred to the workshop participants is exciting for me.
Yes. So this was your brainchild. We had that our very first workshop this spring in the Hill Country in your neck of the woods. And, we had Chris Dickinson and we had Jennifer Dennison. And so it was the four of us doing a content creation workshop. And, we've talked about that on the podcast before, that it was our first time to do that. But we crammed a whole lot of information and practical experience in. And, you have such a love for this part of the country, and this was kind of your idea. Like, what if we did, a variation? We did a freelance Remuda workshop, and working with your connections up in Wyoming, going to the Muleshoe Ranch. And I said, okay, but you kind of like got the ball rolling, and so here we have the freelance Remuda Cowboy Country Workshop. So, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, Wyoming is the cowboy state, so that's why we
Yep.
called it the Cowboy Country Workshop. Obviously, cowboy country in a lot of areas, so nobody take offense. But going with the state motto,
Don't tell Weatherford.
yeah, yeah, don't tell Stephenville. Um, I think that this area is a draw in itself, not just the workshop. The fall color
Cannot
here
wait.
is amazing. I can't wait. So, the Muleshoe Ranch is owned and run by the Descartes family, who are just gems, honest, salts of the earth people. They, are ranchers, they are horsemen, they are just uh, sorry, I thought the internet skipped out. They're ranchers, they're horsemen. They also, Lana and Levi, they run the five-state barrel fraternity. So they are really involved in the industry up there. And their ranch is stunning. It is off the highway. It is situated right on the Belfourche River. It is absolutely gorgeous for photos. It will allow for a lot of content creation opportunity. Plus, people can get up super early with the sun if they want and
Mm,
sit there and watch the deer and the antelope as they're around the river in the mornings. Hopefully, we'll have those nice, crisp, cool fall
yes.
mornings and evenings. We can build some campfires while we're there. I mean, so personally, just the atmosphere in that area is one I truly love. It is just west of the Black Hills. You can see the Black Hills
Mm,
from the ranch. It's absolutely gorgeous. Rapid City is not that far away, and it's a heck of a fun place to kind of look around and visit. And then, when it comes down to learning, I thought it would be a wonderful space because they have a hunting lodge that accommodates everybody. It also gives you a working ranch right outside your door with photo
hmm.
opportunities. And then there's a lot of cool people in the area. Jack Gooley is going to come, and I think we've talked his
Jack.
lovely wife Kelly into bringing her amazing purses and
Hmm.
her knowledge of horses and just working with media down too. And Jack's going to do some cooking for us and tell some
I'm
stories
excited.
that, 50% true, 50% embellished.
Fair warning.
Jack is a gem. I first met Jack when we did an article on him for Western Horseman in like 2011.
Yeah.
And like he has taken me branding in like 3 states.
Hmm.
He is just a cool, total cowboy character. And I think he's going to bring a lot of fun, as well as some photo opportunities and great food.
Yeah.
So there's kind of there's I've rolled in the atmosphere and the location. Do you want to kind of chit chat a bit about this whole backpack journalist experience that we hope to bring?
Yes. Well, and I was looking at my watch when you were talking because it's currently 101 degrees here in my part of Texas, and so the thought of the temperature in September in Wyoming is marvelous. And I'm excited to meet Jack. I have worked with him for, advertorials and uh, just about every year for a long time, but only in short snippets. So to hear my knowledge of him with your experiences over the years is he's just a character, and I'm excited for our participants to get to meet him and his wife. But yeah, this idea of backpack journalism that we have put together for this workshop, I'm really excited about because, Jennifer Dennison helped us put together a presentation previously that we are going to modify for this audience. But the idea of taking a story idea, creating a pitch, pitching magazines or media outlets, and then planning your story, and then on the spot interviewing, and then taking the photos, taking video to go with, online social media content creation, the whole package, and then sitting down and writing a story or a piece of writing, like to go with social media or something like that, and having it all together in a very short time frame is something that you and I do all the time. And that skill of appearing at a place and looking around and seeing what's the story here. What can I pitch and put in a magazine is something that you and I have curated over years. Like this is what we do. And so to be able to offer that type of education and inspiration to our participants, I'm really excited about that because that is the key to being able to do backpack journalism. It's something I love, and I know you love it too. And so I'm excited that we're going to be able to do this in such a beautiful place with a working ranch. I'm just thrilled.
You know, it sounds like a lot when you put it together like that. Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to pitch a story. You're going to make sure that you can get to the source, interview them, do the photos, get something digital, and then you put it all together. But that is what a lot of editors are looking for these
Yep.
days. You're currently an editor. I have been an editor. I
Mhm.
work closely with multiple different magazines as you do. And, more and more people are looking for that jack of all trades, just
Mhm.
swap your hat throughout the day as to what you're doing. And while nobody expects you to be a videographer, everyone's literacy level with an iPhone or whatever smartphone they have as and being able to utilize an app to edit some video, that is definitely needed these days when you're pitching a package to an
Mhm.
editor. I actually just turned in a story the other day, and while I was there, I never got video, and I kicked myself and I
Mhm.
apologized twice in the email. I was like, I'm so sorry. I don't have any video. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know what happened. My brain like reverted to 2010 when I
Right.
didn't have to do that,
Yeah.
and they were like, "That's okay, can you remember for next time?" And I was like, "Oh, yes, sorry." But those are we're hoping to provide all of the things that someone needs to be able to juggle to get a
Yeah.
job.
Yep.
And if you are comfortable writing, then hopefully this will give you an even deeper understanding and more tools to utilize content creation as far as photos and videos, right?
Mhm.
Um, and we're not gonna do it with anything fancy. Like
Yep.
just bring your phone,
Yep.
bring maybe I'll have a tripod, we'll have a few different lights. It's gonna be affordable options.
Yep.
I have never been able to purchase the top tier of everything, right?
Mhm.
We're on limited budgets as entrepreneurs and freelancers. And so I figured out how I can make everything work without having to drop a couple $1,000 at the outset, right? And so this is going to be literally truly like a how can you use what you have to get the job done? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's good. And I'm thinking about next week when I'm doing backpack journalism at the Run for a Million. I'm literally doing what we're going to be, teaching our participants. And what's great about this smaller group, scenario versus when we've spoken at American Horse Publications or at Texas A&M is we can also tailor what we're teaching to the participants needs. We're going to be there to answer one-on-one questions or specific situations in a way that we have only offered in our mentorship groups. So, our one-on-one mentorship sessions. So it's a really great opportunity. And you and I feel so passionately about passing on knowledge that we've learned the hard way, ways that we can help other freelancers really connect with editors and do their best work so that these magazines are high quality, so that the social media content is what the client expects. So I'm really looking forward to that.
I can't wait, honestly.
Yes. One more thing to note, our workshop is September 12th through the 15th, and y'all can go to our website and click on workshops, and you'll have all the information there. So if any of you guys want to join us, sign up now.
Definitely. And we hope to see you there.